this is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the ground. It's Hayes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Catch made by the tight end. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Misses the receiver, incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
Here we go on 4th down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Dogs pick up enough to get a first down there. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, Cook's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Of course, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene where they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today. Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's cheap. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. It's cheap. What a move, and he's free. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Dogs are going to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? One down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble. The pass is intercepted.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that previous play. He'll ride the back again here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. A 15-yard penalty. The offense gets closer to the goal line. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Bulldogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch!
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw yet again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion makes it second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Or throw away there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wiley. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The game makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He'll take a deep shot. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch.
Hey, yeah, that's ain't gonna lie, that's crazy, dog. That was crazy.
What a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With short hands, it's Montgomery. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion sets up a second down play. That's caught. It's Hayes. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
With the catch, it's Johnson. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Gators will have first and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, Don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's just great overall execution by this offense. The line does their job. Quarterback makes the right read. A nice route by the receiver, and the result's a first down.
Going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He escapes the pocket. Powering through. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this team to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Crosses the 35. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Football comes out. scooped up on the defense.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tie game, you got the ball in the red zone. You're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It would cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return.
Can't get the break in this fucking game, dog.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be win the punt.
He gets loose. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looks right for a quick completion. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he's got it again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air.
Dog, that pass was so bad.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Play action here on first down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Touchdown, Gators. The defense contributes 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
Hey, and he's saving points, dog. He's saving them bitches.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defense. defensive play brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right.
That's the one he catch? Come on.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And now the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff again. Has the first down and more. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here. Finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Getting set. Here's second down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Bro, they did not want to let me cut that bitch back.
For this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
Dog, what?
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Bringing pressure. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. It'll be 55 yards. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Dogs will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Grinding away with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. We'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Ball handed off. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He'll hand it off. He breaks free. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Kearney. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense flexing your curve and stretching your lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this one is caught. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Grab by the receiver.
How about the arm
Hey, they handing out free timeouts around that bit, yeah. I ain't lying.
Option and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pop over the middle. It's Barber. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. And he'll run it into the end zone to convert the 2-point try.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's the kind of matchup.
GG.
This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive.